So, ever since I was new to art, I always heard that the money to be made was in the NSFW art industry. And today, I decided to test that. That's right, I scoured the internet to find some answers on this theory, and you will be surprised. Well, probably. So, art has many micro-industries, with the NSFW industry being the biggest one inside of the whole, I put quotes on this in the script, art package. And a lot of people I know, artists I know, say that if you want to make real money within commissions or anything that isn't a professional job, you should work in NSFW/hentai or art around that and just do commissions. I always just kind of took it as a fact, but the other day I was thinking about the whole deal and I was wondering if it was the truth, and so I researched it. Now first, I want to preface this off by saying that I'm not against NSFW art and draw whatever you want. If you're getting into commissions, draw what you want when you want. You don't have to comply to a certain community or comply to certain rules just because you think it's going to make you more money, unless you are in dire need of said money. But either way, if you have any talent in any specific area of art, you're going to make money. Now, I'm a numbers person, so my first thought was to check how large each respective art community is. The main art community on Reddit is, art, with a whopping 20 million members, which is quite a lot. Now, the biggest NSFW art community is the hentai community with 3 million people. See, that is a huge difference. So, what we know from this is that there are more people looking at generalized art in comparison to NSFW art. Now, you may be thinking, why not add the total of each NSFW subreddit, because it would be similar to the regular art Reddit? Well, no, it takes too much time, first of all. Also, the people within the NSFW subreddits often join the others. So, you see that's the same people amongst different things. So, what we know from that is there are a lot more people viewing regular art. The next step I thought to take was to make a totally new Twitter account and post 2 different pieces on there. One NSFW, one not. Now, it isn't exactly NSFW, but the piece that I posted that was NSFW is the piece you see me working on in front of you. And it wasn't even that great of a piece. I struggled on this one a lot. I don't know what it was, if it was just perspective, if it was the background or the colors. Now, as you can see, the NSFW one, which is the one on the left, totally dominated the competition here. Meaning that maybe the NSFW art is sought after more? Now, the last test I decided to do was to ask artists some questions about their own commissions. The questions were, when did you get started doing commissions, and did people try to bring you to NSFW commissions for more money? Why did you choose to do them / avoid them? Would you say you've gotten more business with the NSFW art community in comparison to the safer work art community? And do you do NSFW commissions because you prefer making that kind of content, or do you believe it will just get you commissioned more? And here are some of the answers that I got. The first set of answers was from NSFW UK, and basically what they said is that they started doing commissions by the end of 2019, and they did not do NSFW commissions from the beginning. But for their money, they like to draw whichever one, as long as it gets commissions and as long as it's something that they like. But on the other hand, they also stated that whenever they were doing safe work commissions, they thought they might have not been good enough, but they also figured it might have been the places that they were trying to sell, like Fiverr and Facebook, and apparently they aren't really that good. They say that they like both of the mediums, however, they do say that they get NSFW commissions easily, and it doesn't even compare to the safer work art. And the safer work art commissions tend to be cheaper from people who want things cheaper. And their guess is just that people who want NSFW art commissions are older and have more money to spare and the things that they want. And the safer work art community tends to be younger with not much money to spare. However, the next artist, Karim Nil, said, people didn't try to commission me NSFW art at first, but as my commission posts started getting more and more views, I started getting requests for NSFW commissions. They said that they avoided a few requests because the subjects were too disgusting and way out there for me, and they said that it felt like it wasn't worth it. Then they said, I wouldn't say I've gotten more business with NSFW art than my regular, not NSFW art. It's probably because I don't advertise for NSFW art commissions, and I only do them if I get requested by someone who saw their safer work commission post. And then for their fourth and last answer, they said, I just do it for the money, if it's tame in comparison to the more wild ones I was requested. So, what do I think in the big scheme of things? Well, I think that while art is such a broad thing, and you have many, many more people looking at regular, safe for work art rather than the NSFW art community, the NSFW art community are a lot more dedicated and willing to purchase more works. So, yes, because the groups are smaller and the amount of artists are finite in comparison to the regular art communities, the art that's in the NSFW art communities are going to be getting more attention. The main posts you see in the regular art places could be considered masterpieces, and so the more average pieces get pushed away. Whereas you can have an average NSFW art piece and a community that isn't full of a lot of artists, and it's going to get a lot of attention. Now, what do I take from this? If you like to do NSFW art, do it. If you're really good at it, make some bank. Nothing's wrong with it. And in my script, I literally just wrote LMAO after this part. I don't know why. Kind of crazy. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll put links in the description for the artists that I questions. Go check them out if you want, of course. One of them is primarily an NSFW artist, so I'm going to go ahead and put NSFW in parentheses if you do not want to see any of that. And leave a like, unless you dislike the video. But if that's the case, tell me what I can improve in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. And since there isn't much more time left in the time lapse I have in the background, I'm just going to go ahead and let that play. You can listen to the music, just kind of chill out.